fucking Recess.
Hey, Arnold.
That was Recess.
You are listening to the Hanging from the Rafters podcast.
I dislike it on a personal level.
I dislike it extremely. I don't hate it, but I dislike it to the point where if you don't stop, I may hit you.
With Chris Rafter.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Why don't you go back to fucking France or wherever the hell you're from?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Let's see it. What are we even fucking doing here?
Austin Rafter.
I can't believe what's happening to me. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Bryce Silver.
Gonorrhea herpesipolitis. I got it from this one tramp that I was with. Come on, you idiot. You gotta. What do you mean? Anyway, brother, here's Wonderwall.
And Tim Morris.
Do you think the mimes actually stab people, or do you think they just mime it? Jamie, can you pull up a video of somebody's head being crushed by sonar? That'd be great.
Well, pitter patter, let's get at her.
Georgia. Where does Hey Arnold take place? Hillwood, Washington. The show centers on a fourth grader, Arnold Shortman, who lives with his grandparents in an inner city tenement in the fictional city of Hillwood, Washington.
I always thought it was fucking New York. They made it.
Well, thanks for ruining my
very much
fucking
like,
childhood.
yeah.
You're listening to Hanging from the Rafters podcast. I'm here with
Lucky
Austin,
man.
Tim, Bryce, Tracy, and now on the ones and twos, Lindsay.
What's up,
Yeah,
bitches?
I never knew they had, like, I don't know, like, that type of, like, city area in the state of Washington. I thought it was, like, all, like, fucking, like, what you picture Oregon to be.
So if you do go to,
Tim, turn your mic on. Tell me when.
My mic's on.
No.
yeah,
good
it's the thing here. As is tradition, we have the nice technical
Hell
difficulties.
yeah.
But if you do go to Seattle and the inner city area, it is much like Chicago.
Yeah, I guess
New
most
York.
like big, most like downtowns
I think they were
have
definitely
stoops.
parading as they're in New
They
York.
definitely were implying
feels
a
like it.
strong
Where
New
are these
York
fucking
thing.
mean streets of Washington?
There
right.
were like weird highways like New York has that fucking I don't remember Seattle having, but they probably do. And I just
They do,
I've
they
only been there
definitely
like once in
Is
my
there a lot of
life.
stoops? What the fuck?
There
But
are,
like even
yeah.
downtown San Jose has stoops. Like you go in the downtown whatever fucking shits and there's stoops out there.
That's really a fucking mind blow.
They're stupid. I always liked how when they would open the door, all the fucking animals would run out. Like a herd of them.
Pig, the
Yeah,
pig
the
at
pig
the
is
end,
always after.
yeah.
No one has a problem. There's a wild pig running around.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, the best part is like all the characters know it's gonna happen, so like they open the door and stand to the side and
Just let it
fucking
go.
flood
Yeah.
them.
It implies that they used to just like try to block them and they get knocked the fuck over.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, isn't there like in the snow episode? Isn't the grandma using them as a sleigh team too
Yeah,
at one
she
point?
is.
Oh, the grandma's easily the best character in the show.
Oh, she's
fucking
fantastic.
Did
nuts.
fucking kung fu.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking nuts. I love it. I think she like knows. What's Franklin Roosevelt's wife name? She wrote the UDHR. America still has
Eleanor.
Eleanor, thank you.
Yeah.
She like was always talking about her
Supposedly-
friendship with Eleanor Roosevelt. Like
Supposedly a lesbian. I think that was supposed to be the joke, is that she was a lesbian lover with Eleanor Roosevelt.
my grandmother was a lesbian.
Because she was the one who forefronted the women's suffrage movement, right?
No,
What
that
did
was
you
Susan
do?
B. Anthony.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that was she was the one that like everyone says she's a lesbian.
Yeah, probably. I mean, who knows? I don't.
There's a
for
bunch
sure.
of like I've seen hella jokes in comedy shows where it's like an old woman. She's like, I used to date Susan B. Anthony.
yeah,
That's
wasn't that from
That's a
It's
lie. I
something,
started that
yeah.
rumor.
Always Sunny? It isn't.
It was
that's-
fucking
Yeah,
Tim.
there's a couple other.
My grandmother was.
You gotta stop getting your history from Tim.
Yeah, I need to stop getting my information from Tim.
Not the most credible source, but I'm no better, so I couldn't. I knew the Hey Arnold thing.
I'm
To be fair, you have a
intentionally steering
fucking
people
degree.
wrong.
Didn't you go to school for 4 years for history?
I did, but I don't remember half of that.
But what's that got to do with Hey
I was
Arnold?
sleeping.
I also felt like the boarding house thing.
history of
it
Hey
just
Arnold?
felt like New York to me.
I would have taken that class.
Nickelodeon 101.
Yeah, absolutely,
Feet
dude.
But
feet
what-
That's what I
fucking
felt like.
101.
They took like broadcasting or something.
But
You're like,
Yeah.
The real
what do you guys
thing
watch
that
TV and shit or what?
the real thing that like made it like seem like New York was what you said with the schools. Like they're all like PS.
It's
this,
PS, but I think
that,
that's the
like-
thing. Like major metropolitans just do that when you're on the grid system. It's
Are
your
we
school's
major?
a
Is
PS
that a thing?
I guess not because we
well,
don't
no,
have
'cause,
those here.
well, we are, but I don't think we run the same system. Those are older systems that like New York, Chicago, those like places, Philadelphia probably run through with their like fucking
the grid system schools. It's just like your PS1, PS 101, and and then it just goes up and fucking incremental from there.
Oh man,
like, we don't run that. We name our schools. We got fucking the girls' school, whatever that's called, Notre Dame and shit like that.
The girls'
but
school,
they're private
Notre
schools. That's also the thing. They're
That's
not
the only
public
one I
schools.
know.
That's the one in downtown,
And
right?
the one we went to.
There's some elementary
called?
school I used to pass when I would leave the fucking San Jose State all the time, but it had a name. I just can't remember it.
Presentation was
that's another one.
Girls' school.
Yeah. They had those signs that were like my favorites. They were had
Can you
the
cough
big
right into the microphone?
Yeah, that's what people like to do. My favorites. They had those signs that were like drug-free zone. It's like, yes, if I am a crackhead, this sign will definitely deter me.
Not here, guys. We gotta move along.
Guys, I'm sorry I can't smoke weed with you at lunch. This is a drug-free zone.
All it is, I guess.
I'm a crackhead, not an asshole.
I actually did find out though that all that means is supposedly like the shit's way harder. If you're caught up doing some crack in front of this elementary school, you're gonna get the shit thrown at you. Rather if you're over in the boons doing it.
I think everything's doubled when you're in a school zone.
Yeah, it's like fucking speed fines and shit.
Fucking.
Are you your mic?
No, I work at a fucking school though, and I regularly find like fucking.
There we go.
There we go.
Pills are good.
But
you gotta talk
no,
like this.
I work at a school, and I regularly find like bottles and fucking weed, fucking shit, like empty fucking cartridges and fucking pipes.
Yeah, people are fucking animals.
Like, it's always on the fucking playground for the special ed kids too.
Better.
So much worse. Yeah, I heard that tap.
Much better.
Last year we had like an older kid, like our fifth grader, like he could talk and like he'd come up to us randomly, like, "What is this?" And like halfway through the year, I got the idea. Okay, this kid knows what this shit is.
Yeah,
like, he's just
he's trying to see if you're.
There's a reason he's specifically bringing us
Did you
these
call
things.
him out on it? Bullshit, dude. Get the hell out of here. You know what it is.
It's a. Shit, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
He's all showing you. He's like, say it. It's a rock. Oh, fuck. I don't know what a rock is.
I saw this video. It's this like dad with his daughter, and he flips up the bottom of the fucking swing set, and some wrote "cocaine is fun." And he's like, "What does that say?" She's like, "Connection is fun." He's like, "Yes, connection is fun."
I just watched a video yesterday that Nikki showed me of a African gray parrot, and those are the ones that are really, really good at talking. And the guy's
statue?
Yeah, one of those. And the guy is showing it different things, and it's like, what is this?
Oh yeah, that
and
guy.
he's like, you know, the bird just has different voices, and he'd be like, paper. And then eventually it got to like a bowl, and he's like, what is this? And he goes, glass. And then they're like, what is it?
Oh yeah,
this is a bowl. Like the way he says it, it's just like so cute.
He
Like,
sounds
he has
like
a different voice for it though.
He sounds like an innocent Bane.
Yeah, he's gotta know what it's made out of.
The color and what it's made out of. This is paper.
So you had Nikki send me that fucking that video too.
Oh, she
and
did?
Like, yeah. And I watched it, and as soon as the bird started tapping on the glass, I was like, all right, where's the breakdown?
Yeah.
Where's the breakdown?
Yeah. There's gonna be a really heavy metal breakdown now that they've hit the
They
bell.
always hit perfectly.
That was a band too. The one with the bird sings.
Yeah. Gosh, there was Caninus with the two dogs.
With the pit bulls.
What was
They
the one
barked.
with the bird? I don't remember the one with the bird's name. Oh well, we'll have to find it at some point. 'Cause that bird was
Jamie,
metal
look that
as
up.
Fuck. Yeah, with Caninus was kind of sad because
there was one with
Bird
cats.
singing metal band.
Bird metal band.
There was also one with cats. And then there was one guy that just
Turns
took
out you
his.
can put anything above metal.
There was one guy that
Yeah,
just took
it's
out
really
his
not hard.
recording instruments
called
out to the
Hate
fucking
Yes, Hate
shooting
Beak.
range and just started shooting shit.
Took his what to the
He
shooting
took
range?
all his like recording equipment out to the shooting range and just started recording like what different shit sounded like when he shot it.
Yes, that rules.
This still be metal. It'd be like, I know what this says.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
pretty deep
it's just a
into it.
12-gauge shotgun going off. They're like, oh, I
Hold
heard
on.
that. That message is so meaningful.
It's brutal. I can't tell you it's a thing where
It would be inappropriate. There are children around.
That's not right.
It's a metal band. You wouldn't understand. That's like the last thing I even care about. Even like
Whenever someone asks you like the shirt, like what does that say?
I don't know.
And then like you tell them, and they're like, how can you read that? It's like because I know what it says first.
yeah. You think I could read this?
Otherwise, I'd have no clue.
I knew which band I was buying it from as I bought it. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it.
I remember,
They could have wrote anything on there. I would have no clue.
I remember in high
This
school.
guy's an idiot. It says right here.
High school, I wore a Children of Bodom shirt one day, and I get to Miss Burrell's class for Spanish,
Holy
and
shit, I
she's
feel like I'm there
immediately. She's immediately like, go to the office. I'm like, for what? She's like, you can't wear that on your shirt. I'm like, what do you think it says on my shirt? And like she takes me to the side. She thought it said children of sodomy.
That Bodum part is very close.
They made me get rid of that the heavy low shirt with the pentagram. They said I couldn't wear it.
At the same time,
and I said, but that's a Jesus shirt. What the fuck's the difference?
Ironically, 4 years later, I wore that for all days, and I had never had a problem.
Yeah, they just give it up
the same shirt. Yeah.
You
know what? Because I was very outspoken about. We had this super Christian girl who also had fucking mace on her keychain that she brought to school every day, and so I was very vocal about how that's not okay.
You're just gonna mace somebody?
She also tried to ban. She tried to get some people trying to make a Muslim group, and she tried to get that and that's not okay. Christian club's okay.
She's a patriot,
but not the Muslim club.
Yeah,
and so I hated this bitch just for that shit.
Oh yeah, like anything that she says at that point, you're gonna disagree with. Although the mace thing, kind of let that one happen, I think.
No,
I thought it was the most ridiculous.
You
have mace at high school. What
sounds badass. What are you talking about?
Okay, but all it takes is for her to try and mace somebody near a crowd, and now she's maced like 20 kids.
Yeah, and they all deserve it.
People don't understand.
Odds are, yes,
thing.
they probably all deserved it.
Yeah, high school kids suck, and I included myself in that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I was an asshole. I was a little shit. I still am.
Just say, give them all mace. Let it happen.
Just let them have fun with it.
Let them work it out. Let them work it out.
Run a field.
Everybody's just covering their eyes and shooting mace at each other. I don't know why, but they are.
Get in there and break it up. Fuck that.
We only have one nurse. This doesn't work.
Inundated with students. It's like, I got pink eye. It wasn't the mace, I promise.
Call their parents. Be like, you gotta come pick them up. They got mace.
They got by who? Another student. It was actually their friend.
It's just a regular Thursday.
Well, what would be great is at least 5 or 6 of them. He got maced by who? Himself.
Absolutely.
He sprayed it into the wind and went right back.
They really
in his
should put an
eyes
arrow, being like, so you know which way to point it.
A little flag on the end, so you see which way the wind's blowing.
Yeah, give the students mace. They need it now. Stop putting up the fences. Give them the mace.
So what I don't understand, they have mace gel. Like, what the fuck's the difference? Like, what?
Wasn't that what bear mace is? Yeah.
So how does
gel?
Yeah, does it fire out in the air, or do you have to
fucking napalm?
Have you ever seen?
Six to you.
Have you ever seen actual mace be fired? Because it's a long stream and then a mist.
Yeah, I have seen that.
You know, like the smaller ones. That's how you see the videos that most people mace themselves. Because the smaller ones, they don't realize it's just a fucking spray. It's like shooting aerosol in the air into the wind.
Some of them are like that. There's
read
one that they have.
What?
So how
mace
says
mace
here
man.
I need glasses.
This mace gel pepper spray features a finger. Yeah, whatever. This doesn't say anything about how the spray itself works.
Maybe
You're fucking failing, Jamie.
Is mace gel effective?
It's stronger.
Sure, it's stronger, but it's a gel, so
it'll burn you.
I feel like the whole point behind the spray is it spreads out into the air.
That's
the gel
part of
would
it.
stick.
Yeah, the thing is, you got to remember, it's also a skin and eye irritant. If it gets on your face, everything that it touches is going to burn.
I love it. My favorite when you see fucking the videos.
Find us a video of somebody getting pepper
gelled. Spraying, it comes right back at them. Yeah. Whoops, you know who that went through.
I'm certain there was a movie where that happened, but I don't remember what it is.
Wasn't that always the thing that the cops have to be sprayed with the mace during the training?
You're supposed to
that'd be smart because you got to realize you're probably gonna mace yourself when you get them too.
Oh yeah,
they're not going like this.
This can't be shocking to you the first time it happens in the field.
90% of that is less about you need to go.
I got this motherfucker. Shit.
I feel like it's less about
shit. You need to go, man. I'm done.
Yeah, I quit. I'm not a cop
Fuck
anymore.
This job.
I feel like it's way less about you need to go through what you're gonna put on a person. More about this shit might end up coming right back into you.
Yeah.
The taser, the mace, all that might get back into you. So you gotta be ready for that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Which is funny because regardless of what they're using, it is debilitating. It's not like you're gonna get up swinging. You're gonna be like, ah!
A video,
baby.
A video,
I would
please.
Immediately, oh my eyes!
I would definitely
that's
scream
behind this one.
Like a young.
This is the live stream on YouTube, and this is what you should be paying attention to.
That's the one. Okay. Yeah, this has happened. As
you're talking to us in the past. Look at us now. Look at all these fucking videos we have.
Yeah, look at this nice lady.
Everything's gone great.
Look at this Magnus.
Now, is she gonna use it on a person?
Let me go right on her face. Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
How great would that have been? It just spread out and went right back to her.
So I get it now. It works like silly string. Got it.
Yeah, it's like a silly
It would be
string.
even funnier instead of showing it work but by accident, like her doing it on purpose. This is very effective for blah blah. And she just turns it on herself. She just does the rest of it like crying.
She's fucking.
It's not
you
bubbles.
See her stop. She's like, "Be a man, be a man."
Toughen up.
I don't know why, but that makes me think of that little kid. I guess he's not a kid. He's an adult, but he looks like a little kid. He's like a fucking juggalo, and he flips himself through fucking tables and shit.
Yes, I love this guy.
Every time he does, he goes, "This is for the
wire?
juggalos and juggalettes." Whoop whoop. Da, 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 da.
It's always like, ah!
Yeah.
You didn't see it coming?
Like, yes.
It makes me
Who would
think
have
of
thought that would have hurt?
That just makes me think of that fucking, what's it called, the news lady who shot the 50 cal and smashed her nose.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
It's so great. She gets
You're
all
gonna
like,
wanna hold on
she's
to
like,
that.
yeah, they're gonna let me shoot their 50 caliber sniper rifle. Gets her face all up in the scope, and they're like, they're even like, and like shoots in, just it pops back, cracks, fucking destroys her nose. It's immediately bleeding. It's for sure broken.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just like,
I mean, I don't know if you've shot a rifle as compared to a shotgun, but it is drastically
it hurts.
different.
Oh yeah, it's different.
Drastically different. Like a shotgun, is fun, and at the end of the day, at the range, your arm is kind of sore.
Yeah.
With a rifle, you're like trying to hold back a force. It feels like. I mean, like
caliber,
a real. Yeah, and then they give her, here, shoot the 50 cal. This will be fun.
It's not proper.
Everyone, shut up! Don't tell her.
Yeah, right.
I like to think that they just like she told them to fuck off and like we're gonna show you do it. No, I know how to shoot this gun.
That's my favorite scenario for that. Definitely.
My daddy had a rifle.
Yeah.
Those videos are definitely hilarious, but I like to think they serve a fucking purpose. Like,
Well, the teaching moment.
Don't
Yeah.
shoot this fucking person.
yeah.
like the instructor who's shooting the revolver indoors and. You won't keep your finger off the trigger, and then the fucking immediately the first thing he does.
Toe.
The thing he immediately does, he's like in there and he's like checking down, like you want to see that it's you got one in the chamber kind of thing. It's a revolver, so you can kind of look in it. But like as he's doing that and talking to the people, he fires it off into the ground, and then he tries to be like, and then he like tries to act like he's gonna
Play it off.
and then he
It's either that or
realizes
leave.
Yeah, he realizes there's
I'm
nothing.
sorry,
he can
guys.
do.
I'm an idiot. I'm going.
Yeah.
I remember your cousin told me a
walk
story
home.
about like our buddy and his girlfriend. They all went shooting, and at one point, like she tries to pull it and probably didn't pull the trigger hard enough, so it didn't squeeze. So she goes and she's like holding it up, almost like at someone, and fucking like thankfully away from his face, misfires, and like Brandon said, he's like outside of the glass, like looks at her like, you almost fucking killed someone.
I would have thrown up, dude.
Wait, this was at a fucking shooting range?
They were at a range and like fucking. They don't really pay.
Did they
They're not sitting
not?
there watching
at a
you that
grocery
Did they
store.
not kick her out immediately?
They didn't notice. They didn't find. They didn't see it. Thankfully for them, they would have kicked all of them
They're on
out.
lunch.
But they make you go. That's why they don't. That's why I heard they don't let you go. They don't let you go by yourself just so you don't kill. Because
From
people
12 to
fucking
1, you
kill
do whatever the
themselves.
fuck
They're
you
just
want.
like, hey, how's it going? Let me rent this gun, and then just shoot themselves in the head in the fucking whatever shooting
That's
range.
definitely happened.
I've
So you
also
have to
seen
do with
a-
at least 2 people now just for that. So you gotta like tell your buddy. You pretty much have to be like, I'm gonna shoot myself in front of my friend here. Which you can pay some homeless guy, I guess. You can be like, here's $400. I'm gonna kill myself in front of you.
That's
I've
a lot of
also
money,
seen a
dude.
video at a shooting range
That
where
is a lot
like
of money.
dude
It's
fucking
very
goes up
specific.
to the stand,
Spell this out.
loads his gun like he's gonna start shooting, and then just turns around and points it at the first person he sees. But immediately, dumbass, you're at a shooting range.
Yup.
Everyone's
See
got a
the one
gun
that-
here.
I
That's-
think I
It's
was-
kind of the thing.
I see the one that
That's why
guy
we're
takes
here.
a selfie and he points at his friend's head and the guy comes in and fucking like jams it down. He's like, "No, you fucking moron!" Like,
Dude,
Get
hold a
down.
gun. You realize pretty quickly if you're not a
Yeah.
complete moron that
people
like
real
this is
quick
a
with this.
deadly fucking
Yeah.
weapon. Like it's
It's
the
a
first
feeling
time I
the
held
first
one.
time you pull that trigger.
Yeah, the first time I held one, I was
Oh,
terrified.
shit, this can kill someone. And, like,
Yeah.
Honestly,
just,
I was
just a
just,
little. That's all it
I know
takes.
the last time I was shooting, I fucking after shooting for a minute, I was like, I think I might need to cry for a second. Like, there's a lot going on here.
You just get like
This is very loud.
Oh, we got a room for that. Everyone wants to
You're just
cry
getting
after.
like
Go over
Korean.
there.
You're just getting like Korean War flashbacks that you never had a memory of because you're not old enough to have served.
Fucking Charlie's in the bushes.
Did
Yeah.
you not? Did you not wear like earplugs or like?
No, it was just a fucking like there was just a lot going on.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a
I was just
tough
like,
guy.
this is feeling like a lot. I might need to go cry out this. Like,
He cried on the drive over. When we get there.
I was thinking like it was just too loud. Like,
Yeah, no, it is.
Really, dude?
It's
You're
son
fired.
of a bitch.
It's a no phone room.
no
fucking
phones
she's in
allowed.
charge.
I gotta throw
I'm
my
like sitting
like how many on
Quick,
the
whip
table?
these out the.
chuck them all quick, so we can't be wrong.
What if the government's listening?
Oh no!
They could also just listen to it.
They just listen to the
It's on
podcast. But no,
there.
no.
I like to think the government is listening.
Well,
and it's just like, these guys are so
it's
stupid.
the same people who are like, I won't get those
probably are.
Alexa. I won't get that Alexa thing in my house. The government's listening. You have a cell phone on you? Yeah, of course you got a cell phone. You have to have one. Why would they not listen to that already?
Well, have you seen those like split screen videos? I didn't get this at first, but it's like there's like for the ones I listen to is like a crank phone call's going on, all the text is going right, and then in the same video, it's the same screen. On the bottom, someone's playing like Minecraft or like another game. And it's really distracting because I feel like I'm supposed to be watching. Like they're gonna somehow sync up. Like the punchline is gonna match the game.
If you focus long enough, it'll match up into a single video.
Well, no, like the punchline of the prank joke is gonna like maybe match the game that they're playing. Maybe there's something going on, but it's literally just for the tablet kids, like because they do that shit all the time. So I like to imagine like an FBI agent that is having to like have this just has this on as like they're whatever, and then on top of that they're also watching Sons of Anarchy or some shit. Like, they're like, oh dude, I fucking love Jax Teller. What did they say? All right. Oh, that was kind of funny. Okay, back to Jax Teller. Like,
those damn Irish.
Chibs is cool as fuck, man. Look at those scars. I love this guy.
Well, those are real, right?
Yeah. And he actually kind of gives you like
he actually has a pretty cool story for them.
It's crazy because he's Scottish, but he was in the IRA. He got his fucking shit fucked up.
And he tells the story of what actually happened, like a very vague version of it in the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very like quick, like 2-3 sentences, and that's it.
Did you watch Mayans?
I watched the first 2 seasons.
So
of Mayans.
he's in it, and you can really tell that he's gotten some work done to clear those up.
His facial scars are the result of a knife attack outside a nightclub where he's working as a DJ.
Oh my God! Did you get glasses?
He got LASIK.
It comes and goes.
I know there's one time when we were signing in, I'm sitting right where you are. He's all, what's
he's
the
just
date
got
say
Lindsay
on
in
it?
his ear.
I'm all the date. I'm like, I can barely see this fucking thing.
So the date is.
Yeah, right. Well, it says on your computer that the date is the 16th, 19th of August. I don't know what day it is.
16th.
I was holding it upside down when I first looked at it.
3 days in the past.
And I'm like, it's the 61st of August.
We're in the
like that
future
Tenet
now.
movie, and Bryce is moving backwards.
Yeah, that's how I operate apparently. I'm just moving backwards through time.
But you had to speak backwards to talk forwards in the podcast.
I don't know how to do that.
It was weird, confusing.
You know what?
That's
a lot of work.
We'll just go with its big rules in reverse.
Big rules in reverse. Oh, the movie Big.
Yeah.
All right.
Big.
That's the one where dude
That's
like
a deep cut.
gets fucking super old super fast, right?
Yeah. Or he gets old like overnight, doesn't he?
It's Tom Hanks.
I have no idea.
It's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he's like a 10-year-old.
Yes, he goes to sleep, he wakes up, he's Tom Hanks.
It's crazy because he wakes up as Tom Hanks and they're like, Tom, you got to get in here. We're filming a movie. And he's like, what?
Well, I heard the only reason
talking about? I'm a 10-year-old boy.
That toy store is wanting to get rid of that fucking huge piano thing like a bunch of the time, but the people always, they realize half their fucking... their customer base is just people being like, I want to do the big piano.
I want to fuck around on that
signs
thing.
like, you don't know how to play piano, don't.
Just don't, please.
Stop.
If you can't do at least chopsticks with some other guy together, then don't even step on this.
Come over there and I will hit you.
It has another sign above it that says no stairway.
No stairway.
Stairway. Denied.
I like how he gets like 2 notes out of that too. And the guy's like, whoa! Like he's heard it so many fucking times. He's just like, it was like reflexive. You almost don't even know he's gonna play Stairway yourself, and then it's like then the sun.
You need at least like 4.
Yeah, you have to get like give me like a measure.
Yeah, it's just the first few notes.
Yeah, he gets like 2 notes maybe, and the guy's like, whoa!
It's just a build up.
That's like
that's trying to like
super
get
real
your
though.
thoughts?
Trying to gather his thoughts.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could speak with my brain.
Yeah,
it just didn't work.
What are you braining about?
No, I could hear you, but it's in Spanish.
It's Spanglish.
All right, well, we're getting somewhere.
It's a start.
If I could speak Spanish, it'd be really fucked up. I would probably.
I have a feeling it'd be much better than listening to it in Spanish and not knowing.
But yeah, that Zeppelin shit. Like, I feel like if it was like at a time in your life where you were listening to that song a lot, like, sure, you could do that like really easily.
Everyone loved Zeppelin at one point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. One of the great metal bands.
It's
of all
crazy
time.
to find out that they stole like half their shit.
Hell
that
yeah,
band
baby.
sued them and won. They straight up
believe it.
stole fucking Stairway.
Yeah.
The whole like all the guitar
There
parts.
was another band. They
and
wrote
then
the
they
entire
toured
melody.
with.
Fuck
And they
yeah,
put the
dude.
song
For
over
that,
it.
A House of the
so,
Holy, and like so many of their big
They
songs
came out
were
with-
just
Robert-
this band they were
Robert-
touring with.
Robert Plant didn't really write
It's
Stairway
more
to
Jimmy
Heaven in 9
Page.
minutes.
No, he wrote the
Jimmy,
words.
it's more like Jimmy
Oh,
Page
okay.
stole the guitar.
Yeah, maybe more the
riffs.
guitarist.
That guy stole
so
it.
Robert Plant wrote the reason why he wrote them in 9 minutes is so that he could get the fucking album out before get some money first.
Before these people fucking
Hurry up!
wise
We gotta cut this shit.
We gotta cut this record, otherwise
Oh,
we're
I
gonna
put it out. It's mine now. Mine.
That actually counts too, as long as you record it or you have some like passable like
they
version
lost
of it.
their lawsuit. It was lost in like 4 or 5 years ago.
Right, because the person that sued him likely
Taurus
had
wrote it.
a
Yeah,
stem.
well, they had proof that. Like,
Right. It's so long
showed
as you record it
comparison.
and it is your intellectual property, and then it's not until like you sign a record label that it's not yours anymore.
Is it with anything else? Why like people roll out a game?
Win it? How Led Zeppelin? Oh,
No, but they paid. No, they won. You're wrong, Austin.
What song copied Stairway to Taurus? The iconic rock band were accused of stealing that song's opening riff from this. Okay.
Yeah, I started
before.
listening to like
Spirit,
the
okay.
comparison, and the original one starts.
Who won? Let's find it out.
Boom, boom. And
Jamie.
like it's maybe like 1 chord off, and then like fucking it's like you just fucking took their shit.
Yeah. Well, Eminem got sued for Rap God because he has like 2 seconds of another song that's just like a small keyboard interlude
they won.
thing.
Got him.
They got him.
Fucking got him. Die, Zeppelin, die.
No, well, Zeppelin won.
Oh, Zeppelin won.
Here's
Die,
somebody-
small band, die.
Taurus.
Do you want like 1% of what I made for the last like 50 years?
Still a lot of money if you think about it.
yeah, it is.
Couple-
It's chump change.
Couple grand at least, man. Like probably in the tens.
Aren't they all dead anyway?
No, I don't think so.
I
Maybe.
think June Page's
I hope
still
so.
alive.
Oh, so someone better take him out
Robert
back and
Plant
shoot him.
had cancer.
complete the set, you know. All
Lindsay,
buried next
is
to each
Led
other.
Zeppelin
This
still
This is
alive?
for Taurus.
Yeah, that's his last words that he hears.
Piece of shit.
Jamie Robert and John Paul.
All right.
I know the drummer died. He definitely died. But
Good.
Robert
Okay.
Plant.
So John Bonham died.
John Bonham, yeah.
No.
John Bonham.
Just list everyone except for him. Like one of them's missing.
Yeah,
He
Kill-
shit in somebody's shoe.
He didn't make it.
killed in action.
Jimmy Page didn't attend his funeral. He was on vacation.
Oh,
That makes sense.
We're in the
priorities.
We're in the
What about
tropics,
leave
dog.
the beach? Fuck
Was
you.
he on vacation to a place that had the word center in the title?
Maybe he should have thought about that before he died when he's on vacation.
It's like I'm in the Bahamas. They're like, dude, it's in Key West. This is where the funeral is. He's
Yeah,
like,
man.
hey.
What am I gonna get? Like a taxi?
It's still like a 2-hour plane ride.
Here's the deal. I'm actually
He's
at
dead. He's
rehab.
not gonna know anyway.
We were gonna go snorkeling today. That's the thing. Snorkeling is it's like
I
$80
already
a
rented
person.
this boat.
It's like 80 a person, you know.
I started drinking
Once
at
in
8
a
a.m.
lifetime. Yeah, I've already started drinking. It's like you could take a taxi there, and be like,
What if I throw up in the taxi?
yeah, I don't want that to happen. I got to pay
You ever
for
stop
that.
to think if I throw up in the taxi?
That'll just completely wipe out all of my vacation money having to spend it on cleaning. Forget that, man.
Lindsay, how far are we?
We're like maybe 5 feet,
Yeah, the door's right there, dude.
I
like
wouldn't say
max,
5 feet.
maybe like
3?
maximum. 3, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 makes sense.
What'd you say?
We're at least a yard away.
27 and a half minutes.
27.
I thought she said 7.5. I was like, bullshit.
That's just at 40.
You're lying. We know it. Even though you have no concept of time when you have these on, like you're doing the thing.
I know it's been long.
goes by quick.
7
Yeah.
minutes though. I'll tell you that.
We did one last week where like I think we did 15 minutes and we're like, all right, cool. We're just going for a break for a bit. Then we came out and did like another hour and a half or something like that. It was like, wait a second, like why are we going? But it was just good conversation, so it worked out. But yeah, sometimes it just goes by super fucking quick, and then other times you're like, dude, that must have been like a long session. And it's like it was 15 minutes. We're going for a break. Whoopsie daisy! Someone dropped their National Lampoon greatest
it was
hits
behind
album.
me. I knocked it over.
it's
Fuck that
okay,
album.
it happens
Not
every time.
again.
Not that great album.
Not the greatest hits.
Greatest hits the floor,
Fuck
man.
this album.
Yeah, it's not a great spot for
That's
chairs.
what I said. When I
You didn't hear that?
that?
you didn't hear me.
She said it loud and proud too.
Really
Her
making
mic
a
wasn't on
statement.
yet.
My mic wasn't on yet.
Yeah.
It's not a great spot for albums.
Yeah, first 8
I love that
seasons
scene.
are like our top tier drama. Like, just I say it's up there
Yeah.
with Sopranos and Breaking
Really?
Bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. First 8 seasons right
I-
there. But then after season 8, when they're done with the war, like it just kind of tapers.
You know what the irony is with the Negan thing that everyone hates it, but like that was supposed to be the one that the fans of the comic series were most excited about. He's like the worst bad guy in the series.
Yep, he's
and
the baddest
he
of the
does
bad.
fucking worst most of, but like it already so tapered off so much that fucking everyone was down. And then once they brought him, like this is fucking lazy and shitty, and I hate it.
What?
I heard hell of people hated Negan. Yeah, people hated the shit out of Negan.
No way. He was like the center of the universe for
I heard he was like
the whole time it was on.
The one that everyone hated. I remember reading the.
Well, hated because they don't like him as a person, but that had the highest viewership out of all the seasons.
I just remember reading that like people hated the shit out of that era of the show.
That's weird. That was one of the most popular things. When they had that war.
I got like 6 or 7 seasons in, and they did like 2 or 3 episodes in a row where they were just going into people's fucking backstories and shit.
Yeah, in the 7th season, 7 seasons really.
I know,
slow.
but it's they're going into people's like backstories from before there were even fucking zombies. Like,
yeah, so you can find
how many seasons can you carry on zombies for?
1 million?
Yeah, forever. What?
I like to.
Dumb question.
What a fucking stupid question.
Fucking idiots. A perpetual
forever.
Problem.
That's the answer, idiot.
It's zombies. How could this possibly get boring? I love it. And honestly, the zombie part is the only part that never does get boring.
At some point, they'd starve.
Yeah,
No.
well.
That's
the zombies? Or?
No.
I feel like they would just mutate and do something different.
No, they just lay down and wait for people to come around
It
again.
would adjust.
There's just a zombie on a fucking beach chair, sunning
nap.
itself. Oh shit, people! Let's eat him.
Hey, Bill, wake up! Wake up! Now he's dead. Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, in that one,
it'd be like have you ever seen that video where they're going through like the shit part of Chicago? And they just start passing by like this like heroin area, and every single person there is just standing up
zombie
at a fucking 90-degree angle.
I saw that it was downtown Philadelphia.
That's what it was? Okay, I thought it was Chicago. But yeah, everybody's just standing at like a 90-degree fucking angle. Like I imagine that's how zombies would be.
And they have the Walking Dead theme playing over it too. It's
fly,
great.
fly, eagles, fly.
So the problem is that they're napping.
That would
standing up.
I think it would be great to redo that video and have the Eagles fight song while you're going through. Fly,
Eagles, fly.
It's just them all bent over,
all fucking strung out.
On the wing
on the road to victory. I hate the Eagles. Well, I actually don't really hate them that much.
I don't think you care about them.
Thanks for
I'm
taking that
indifferent
back,
towards
dude.
them.
That's where they hit you.
I'm indifferent towards them,
I have
but
no
I
opinion
love
on the
I
Eagles.
know I have friends who will hate me for not hating the Eagles, and so I do love. I've even got my buddy who's a Cowboys fan, so he despises them with everything in his core. But he's even admitted that that's a fucking amazing fight song. You cannot hate on that fight song.
Heat. They got that shit. Yeah. The Jets at their games when they do the national anthem, and it comes to the part where they're the land of the free and the home of the. Everybody screams out Jets really loud. Yeah. And I'm surprised that none of these goofy conservatives got mad about that at any point.
Yeah, it's like, still America.
But the highest form of patriotism.
Face down in the mud.
Football.
So I have no opinion on teams having Native American names. I don't care. You can change your name, keep it. I don't give a fuck.
Slam your hand on the thing one more time so we know that you're serious.
I love the tomahawk chop.
I think the Viking clap is way better.
That shit's
Especially
cool.
when you see soccer teams do it in like fucking Norway when they hit it, because the American Viking fans, they're trash and so they can't get on the ball with it. But those soccer fans know how to get together in a single unison clap.
It's loud.
It is loud as a motherfucker.
They can also be very homophobic in unison.
Oh yeah, they're extremely hateful and racist as fuck in unison, but
in unison though. You can't
all together now.
All at once. It's a new song. I hope you all know the words.
Yeah, there was a game in Mexico City like earlier this year that they had to stop the game like mid-game because the fans wouldn't stop repeatedly chanting a homophobic chant.
Yeah. I think it was homo, like in whatever.
I've heard fucking like in certain European countries they'll have like black players and you hear the stadium hooting and howling like fucking man, like they're trying to be gorillas and shit. Like
yeah, it's like
the
oh my
stadium
goodness.
is doing this.
Yeah.
They start playing fucking Monkeys in the Mist on the projector.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's
bad.
What
is that?
Some fucking Animal Planet monkey movie or some shit like that. I don't know.
The box office monkey movies, my shit.
That's a really great description.
I don't know, man.
Like
it was a thing.
It was the first name that popped into my head that had monkeys in it.
I do like that.
It was Gorillas in the Mist.
Whatever company or.
Oh, okay, that one's good. I know what you're talking
about. the Jane Goodall, is that the one?
Yeah,
the lady. Yeah, I do like that. Whoever the ownership group that bought the Washington team now, the Washington football team is
Sentinels.
There was the football team.
I thought they changed the name.
The Commanders.
No, that is
Commanders.
the Commanders. That was the baseball team you're thinking of. Or that's the Guardian.
The Click Commanders.
The Click Commanders. So one of the people that own it was like apparently started a petition to like change the name back to the Redskins.
Well, Magic Johnson.
What? Yeah, it was Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
was it
Magic
him?
Johnson is the
Oh my
new
God.
co-owner, and he
owns
petitioned,
the
and all his fans signed as
so
well.
when they changed it to the Commanders, somebody found out that
That's a better name.
I know, but what was Dan Snyder? They found out his grandpa's like KKK nickname was the Commander.
Oh shit!
Wouldn't surprise me.
Who the
Yeah, that's
fuck's
an
Dan
oopsie
Snyder?
daisy there. Dan Snyder was the owner
Okay.
of the team
Well,
that shall not be named the Redskins.
Team that should be
Commanders.
named.
The Commanders, sorry. The Washington football team.
I think it would be great if they did announce themselves like that every game. The fucking the San Francisco 49ers versus the team that shall not be named.
The team whose
Washington
name we
football
can't
team.
say. The name of
Versus the Washington.
Weren't they calling themselves the Washington football team
Yeah.
for a while?
Yeah,
until they
I thought
figured
that
out?
was. I thought that was
thanks for
great.
joining
You
the
nailed it.
conversation.
Just keep it there.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Then they went to Commanders, and now they're
Cares.
apparently going back in history.
Sons
to
of
the
bitches, right back
Redskins.
to Redskins.
And then there's going to be the Dallas Border Hoppers, and then there's going to be a bunch of them. I'm telling you, that's the only way to make it work. If you ask
both
me.
of the
Wait, are the Indians
both
still
of
a
the
team?
Texas
No,
team.
they're the
yes,
Guardians
they're
now.
the
Guardians.
Yeah,
Guardians.
the Guardians.
Cleveland?
Can we stop because Tim keeps hitting things?
Keep saying things.
How come you're always mad?
Tim's having a fit.
Because either my mic or my headphones. keep
Oh, you
going
know what
out.
it is? You're off the podcast. That's why you turn your mic
Done.
on.
Your
You go out that way. 'cause
Pack
I
your
don't wanna
shit.
do a whole thing.
You're
Sound
fired.
great here, buddy.
Here's a box.
Are we doing
You're
eliminations
fucking
tonight?
yeah.
This elimination round, you're on the chopping
You're
block.
off the island, dude.
You've
I'll
been
burn
granted
this fucking island to the ground, Maui
You're no
style.
longer allowed in
Oh,
the Big
no.
Brother
Oh,
house.
Jesus.
Whoa, dude.
Too
Those people have
soon.
been through a
Too
lot. In a
soon.
short amount of time. They're all fucked up.
I remember there was that.
We were
like-
supposed to go on vacation to Maui.
Oh yeah,
I'm-
that's
I'm-
right.
Oh, how unfair for you. Boo-hoo.
I'm so
I've been
against
through a
it.
lot. I've been through a lot. It's my.
I think
You
they'll
guys should
buy
feel
that
bad for
shit in
me.
a short amount of time.
Petition for us
I'm all
not to go
fucked up
there.
here.
Weird Al was stuck there, and he basically posted saying, "Hey, we're safe. We're sorry for what happened, everything like that." But anytime I see one of those posts, I just can't help but think it's like you don't live there. Like, just don't post anything. Like,
Yeah.
maybe just a simple photo of yourself. Like, hey, not dead. Leave it there.
Yeah, I was in Maui once.
A
Look at me.
photo
Just
of
a-
yourself
just a
with the
simple
city
selfie.
burning in the background.
Yeah, it's ashes behind you, but
I did
Well,
see
yeah,
kind of funny
whoops.
one where like they're interviewing some girl. Interviewing some girl, she's mad about how there are already tourists coming back in and they're coming on their vacation, even though it's burned down. They,
People
they
were
had a
asking, like,
vacation this
touch
week.
it.
The
Shit.
reservations I made at that place that burned down. How are you going to compensate?
yeah.
Well, so that was the funny thing is that
That
the
one's
girls
mine.
bitching about them like being like they're coming here and this is their like tour spot and this is our like home, and the person interviewing was like, well, you know, realize that like the money that they'd bring in that they would have pulled out had they not come will support the city and rebuilding, right? It's like, oh, that's not the same. And
She said she thought it was too soon to have tourists swimming in the water that their
yeah,
people just
she's
died
mad
in.
about them. Like they're already back in like tour. Like
Oh,
they went on the vacation they had planned this week, even though it just burned down. They're swimming in the waters and shit. And the person interviewing was like, "Well, you realize like they probably spent several $1,000s that would go back
Yeah.
into the economy, right?" And
Anyway,
help
my
to
fucking
rebuild."
vacation is ruined.
It was her being like, "But we don't want them vacationing here.
Maybe
we
they
want
should have
them
thought
just
about that.
sending
We're
the
going where I was
money."
gonna
What
vacation.
would be great though? She's like, you realize 150 people died, and he just goes, "Well, it's no 9/11."
Just totally trivializes the whole thing. People lost their homes. An entire district of the island is going to be bought up by corporations.
A lot. More than this.
More than this, I'll tell you that. You Pearl Harbor?
Stop bitching
Anybody?
about it.
In the areas, it probably was relatively their own 9/11, the population size. That shit's really fucked them up. Huh?
Come on, stupid thing keeps going out.
I
There we
know,
go.
Yeah.
There we
It's
go.
driving me
Pills are
nuts.
Good.
So it's not just me.
No, it's not just you. Like,
No, it is just you.
So
Well,
wait,
it's your
we're,
fault.
We're eliminating 2 people tonight.
Yeah.
ah, damn it.
Double
It's a
elimination
double
night.
I had a
round.
feeling.
This is my way of telling you.
This was the
Like
double
when you come into work, you
elimination
can't log on your computer because you're fired.
You didn't tell them
That's
that's
what
why
we-
I was here?
Yeah.
And me.
She's like the Bobs from fucking Office Space.
You know
What is
what?
it that you say you do here?
You know what, Bob? I do an upwards of 15 minutes a week of work.
Of actual
I'm a
work.
people person.
You know what?
I'm a fucking people. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Lindsay, cut his mic. He's trying to talk.
Our combined 2 fans are gonna write a bunch of letters.
Yeah.
Our 2 fans are our moms. And they're like, you shouldn't swear so much
not
on that
called
show.
Definitely not our
Tim's
moms.
house.
Don't you leave my sons out of this?
Well, we wanted to tell you that we're glad that they're not swearing, but they should still be on the show. These are our boys, after all. Yeah, no, it's funny because like they're giving those people like I think I heard $700 like for the people that.
Oh
like,
yeah,
well,
they
that's
always
more
do.
than
Any
enough.
natural disaster.
Great.
Here's $100.
Less
Fuck
than
off.
my
Yeah.
rent.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you for the generous offering of money. I can now buy groceries and put them on the ashes where my
On my
refrigerator
ashes.
used to be.
I can stay
know
in a
that
ho-
one?
I can
But
stay
the
in a
building
hotel
burned
for
down,
2
and we were to
days.
stay there.
Have you seen the red house? Have you seen the unburned red house? There's like one random, like big house that was entirely untouched.
Was
It's
it because it was made out of brick? Because there's some brick
I
No,
buildings
think
out
so.
it's
there.
Yeah, I
just
think it
built
was.
it.
It's
yeah.
because
Oh.
if you
And it's
paint
really
your
far.
house red, the fire
Well,
thinks your
it's like
house is fire,
both
and it
houses
goes
next
around.
to it are burned down.
It's
Every house
science.
surrounding is burned down, but like it's just totally intact. And so
I look at the
it-
people that are like, Obama's house didn't burn down. Know about that? And they're like, it's like 400 miles.
Well,
away.
I-
Why are you fucking
people
idiots?
were trying to blame Mark Zuckerberg for his house burned down,
He
and I think
started it.
his house is in Honolulu.
Like, well, what the hell happened to Mark Zuckerberg?
Wait,
Like,
he's
different
on
island, bro.
another island.
Different island.
Anyway.
Anyhow, Hawaii, am I right?
Is Moana okay?
No,
I hope so,
she's
dude.
dead.
I hope that rooster's
Maui's
all right.
also dead.
Hey,
What
hey,
did you
hey,
say?
Yeah, hey, there we go. That guy was cool. I felt bad for him.
I hope fucking Maui's
Big
now
old
dead.
idiot.
He's been through a lot.
Maui's a god,
Rock.
okay?
Yeah,
He's
Maui's
a
the
god.
Rock.
He'll be fine.
but what can you say?
It's a
except you're welcome?
demigod, not an actual
Demigod, whatever. Demi Lovato,
shit
Demi
together, man.
Moore,
Also a
demigod.
different
I'm gonna
country,
tell him
but
you
okay.
said that, Lindsay.
Please don't.
I love have you seen that he was gonna originally be bald? The Maui character was watching some like shit them making that movie.
Gonna be bald, you said?
Yeah, they're gonna make the character bald, and then I guess they like fucking went and met up like the people who keep the culture of Hawaii, and they're like fucking no go on that bald shit. Long hair all day.
We have long,
Okay.
luscious hair.
Also, he can't just be exactly The Rock.
Right.
That's what they want. They wanted to make him the short fat rock.
I want to do the people's elbow, or I'm not watching it.
Otherwise, I can't watch this Disney
Rope
movie.
to rope and drop.
It would have been pretty
You
great if
smell
he would have just been like, "What are you trying to do?" She's like, "I'm trying to save the islands." It doesn't matter if you're trying to save the islands.
It's all he knows how to do.
what you
Yeah.
think.
You hired him. You hired him.
He's just actually just a whole bunch of catchphrases over and over again. He's not actually acting. He's
I
just
did
there.
like that about that one scene, the wrestling movie, the Fighting with My Family. Have you seen that? It's,
No.
I wrote
she's
it.
actually a wrestler girl, but it's
Wow.
her like whatever her fucking story. She like her family were all people thought they were pro wrestlers, and she's the only one who got invited. To some like, hey, try out for a WWE thing because she's a fucking sexy girl. And so like she went like
Makes
there's
sense.
one scene she meets The Rock, and she's like oh shit, Rock. So like what is like a good way we can do this? She's like, what's your name again? She turns her head and does that. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
what your
matter
name
name
is,
is.
and fucking walks away. He's like, so you want to do it? Like at the very, he's like, you want to do something like that? You know, go really make your own character. Walks away.
Meanwhile, she's like shattered. Like,
yeah, that's what
has this moment to ask for advice.
Serious, yeah.
Like, I
And The
thought
Rock-
my name mattered.
And then The Rock just big times her hella hard. Like, what the fuck was that?
Hey, you fucking dick.
Oh, I'm gonna go ask Stone Cold Steve Austin. All he says is, "What?
What?
What?" Because that's
Have you
his
seen
thing.
the kid who poured the
he's been
milk
in
in
the
his
beer.
face? He gets out of like the bus and he fucking has the 2 milks and he does the fucking slams like, give me a hell yeah. Slams and pours them all over himself.
That kid rules.
I still like the guy in the pool.
The guy in the pool's the best.
Yeah.
With the 2 glass beer bottles.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Wait, can
the
we
Down
bring that
syndrome
up?
guy.
Yeah.
The best one like, no!
Yeah.
As he's going to slam him like,
Yeah.
no!
Everyone
He looks
sees
right at
him
him
go.
like, yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
do
you
it.
see his dad
I'm gonna go and
immediately
do
run
it.
and he's like, give me those or your hands all cut up, you're good. Hope you didn't swallow any broken glass.
He definitely did. If you look at his face afterwards,
Yeah.
when he's like,
I got something hard down there. Yeah.
"Ooh, something was sharp."
Yeah.
It's not the alcohol.
Can you bring that up, Jamie?
Can
Jamie?
you bring that video up with the Down syndrome boy with the beer glass bottles?
Sorry, I was
and,
sending a tweet. What'd you say?
the Down syndrome kid in the pool
And
with
I
the
think it's called an
Stone
X
Cold
now.
Steve glasses. It's called what?
It's not a tweet, it's an X.
It's X. Yeah.
Oh, no.
That won't
it's
be
still
mistaken for a
tweet.
porn
it's
site.
Twitter forever. Do you see that apparently that if he pulls off the blocking feature, he might get pulled off the what's it called, Google Play Store and the Apple Store, because part of the things for social media needs to be implied blocking so that you're not inundated with shit you don't want to see.
Well, it's funny because I bet you anything. I bet you anything he doesn't do it after that threat. right here, his face right here. He's like, that dude rules.
Hard hit us some
Thanks,
glass.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that guy definitely rules, and everybody's just fucking pissed at him too. Anytime you hear that screen or the sliding glass door open,
I think because at the end somebody's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I think somebody was mad at somebody
well,
else.
it's like his brother. Someone gave him the beers to go do it. He's probably walked in and said, "I want some beers." He's like, "Here's some glass bottles."
And then somebody clearly put the song on for him because it didn't start till he was already out there.
What's the song?
The fucking Stone Cold's intro song, like with the glass breaking.
Sing it.
it'd be like singing
Doesn't
Mankind's
have
theme
words.
song. It doesn't have words.
Sing the melody.
I can do the Mankind one.
Lindsay, can you play the Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song?
Will we get arrested for that, or fined?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Arrested. The cops
I
be
can't
on their
play all
way.
of it.
It's just
Cops
a
are
fucking
coming.
helicopter drop. You know, they're coming in for all sides.
I think of that when it's copyright infringement, they send the SWAT.
SWAT, full SWAT.
It's just a cop smoking a
They
cigarette
only
in the
asked for
front.
Tim.
You know, enjoying the nice
Have you
view.
seen that fucking Twitch streamer who got swatted 6 times in a single day, and by the 6th one, they're walking in, like, they still do the thing. They get called, there's a SWAT, so they bust in his door, and he's like, "Hey guys, how's it going?
Come
It's
on
another
in."
call." Like,
Come
which
on
I
in.
think people got arrested for it later on, because that shit's still illegal.
How does
Why
that
would
happen?
you keep
You call
showing up
local-
after
you call-
like the
Yeah,
third
people
time?
people
Proof your
do it.
number,
I
you
guess
call
they
their
have to
local
show
police, you say you threaten to say that you need somebody,
Happens
you
all
need a
the
SWAT
time.
team, they have to show up. And so, like,
Hey, I
all
need a
the
SWAT
time-
team.
By
Goodbye.
the 6th time, they're like, he said they
Yeah,
weren't
you
even.
gotta take it seriously. You
Well,
can't
That's
just
right.
be
He
like,
said by the 6th
the
time.
one
they-
time you're like, "Fuck this guy," and he actually does it.
Was like by the 6th time he said like they weren't even kicking his door in, they're like fucking knocking and then just open the door and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?
Well-
It's me again."
I guess it's like some of the guys we've worked with where like the cops show up and they're like, "All right, why the fuck am I here, dude?"
Yeah,
Well-
it's this guy again.
That's what I'm saying. Like after maybe the second time, I feel like at that point there's enough of a log going on
Right.
that they would look at that and be like, "We just swatted this guy."
I think it's just about like they have
You
to.
think they call it swatting?
Because if they tell them if
Yeah.
they said no, if they said
We
no,
just swatted this guy.
we swatted him
We saw
hard.
this guy like 5 times this week.
We
that's
swatted
what
his
they're just doing
hands.
on their own.
Swatted his face.
Swatted his flies.
Swatted his flies.
Nice.
Who's
Yeah,
SWAT
it's
team?
probably just like if they don't respond and he does kill a bunch of people, like, "Oh shit, you were supposed to respond to that call that ended with a bunch of murders." And
I mean,
just-
I feel like after the second or third time, you get his number and you just like hit him up. "Hey, are you like killing people right now?" No. Okay.
Do you currently have a cache of over $1 million in fully automatic weapons? No, didn't
We've
think
been
so.
trying to reach out to
Yeah.
your car
Car
extended
extended
warranty. I saw someone made, you know that shirt they have this is live, laugh, love, and like
Yeah.
death metal wedding. Someone's like, "I've been trying to connect you with your extended warranty." And
In
it's
death
all-
metal?
In death metal. Like,
Yes,
yeah, sure, that's great.
I want that. That's wonderful. The Sims jumped on that bandwagon. They it's Liebe Liefer Lerv, and it's just like the same. They have a sign for it, and like when the game loads, it has that too. So a bunch of people have that fucking the shirt, and like I can't imagine how people go and say, "What does that say?" And it's like, don't make me say it out loud, please.
live, laugh, love.
I thought it was quirky and cute. It's
Did
just a
that
nerdy
nerve?
game about making my life better than it actually is.
I just love the story where the guy makes like his Sims family, right? And he has the wife and the husband, and he has the wife cheat on the husband, and he has the husband paint the scene of his wife cheating on him every time.
Nice.
I like the thought of just taking my Sims and making them dirt fucking poor. So in real life, I feel much better. Just
I was
giving
like-
them
I
really
was like
bad
drowning in
problems.
I got
Simple.
Sims money,
the
dude.
the Sims is your cops.
That's
I'm
like
just
getting-
telling you,
it's like
you can
getting
buy a
in the
nice
pool.
home. You can buy a nice home in The Sims for $50K. I'm just saying.
That's true. And then Rosebud, you got millions of dollars right there.
Forget cheating. Forget cheating. I'm just talking down payments. You're putting down 10, 20%, $10,000, $5,000. Like, forget
Cheap
that noise.
houses.
Forget that noise, man. That's easy.
I live in a small apartment, but in the Sims game,
Phew.
I'm balling.
shit, dude.
Mansion,
Balling on
100K.
a budget.
I got more bedrooms than I know what to do with.
I make $5,000 a day.
And I drown people in my pool daily.
Never
get them in
caught.
there, you pull out the fucking stairs, boom, you're dead.
Yo, so they changed that.
When the police come, I drown them too.
No, they didn't get rid of it. They changed it.
They
made it so that you can just get out of the pool, like, no matter what.
Yeah.
So what it's even more, like, kind of fucked up now is that people put fences around it. So now they can't get out.
Yeah,
They made a feature that so they don't, like, accidentally kill themselves in the game on it, whatever. But, like, if you really want to kill a sim, you have to commit to it now. Like, it's not just like, oh, I left him in the pool. It's like the sim could have gotten out, but I put a fence around the motherfucker.
You have to know. You have to know you have no video game conscience.
Yeah, it's just that bad. Someone actually made a basement look like because basements in the game, like, you can do whatever you want with them. They're even gonna be multi-level, like up to 3 levels. So they made a basement in the game with super high walls, and they made it look like an outdoor neighborhood. So they have like a community of Sims living down there, but all they have is refrigerators. So it's just this one
these fucking sick fucks,
right? And so it's just one dude,
They're mole people.
living in the house above ground, and he has a prisoner colony below.
People, yeah.
Well, no, video games definitely allow you to do like things that you would never do in real life. Like
I would never do that. I promise.
I've definitely spent a good amount of time in like different games. Like, can I kill a kid?
Can I do that? Is that a thing you can do in this game?
I love how I think it was the games that made us. They did at one of those shows where they're talking about like the origin RPGs, and they were noticing that like people would only ever do the worst thing you could possibly do because there's no repercussions for it, exactly. And so they had to actually include repercussions for your terrible actions.
Well, it's like in Grand Theft Auto, like all you got to do is like go up to somebody and shoot them, and they die, and you go, that wasn't so hard.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the real thing.
You know what? I think I could do this. I'll be fine.
I feel like it'd be fine. I feel like I wouldn't get in trouble. I could just outrun the police. That'll be easy.
I only have 4 stars.
Yeah, that'll be simple. Come on.
Just kill a stripper.
Yeah, it was just a prostitute. What was the big deal? Yes, I stole all their money.
And the grandma walking
Grand
next
Theft
door.
Auto. The first thing I wanted to know when I found out they were prostitutes. Can I kill a prostitute?
Can I kill him?
I
you can kill him
I
very
wanted
easily.
to know how quickly in the topless cars, if you could actually see the sex scene, and you find out it's the fastest way to gain your health back in Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yes.
What
the
the
rest
fuck?
of the ones,
I never
they
even
sit there
thought
and,
about
and
that.
anything with the top, it bumped
Cheat
for like
codes.
a minute or two. With anything with a topless, it did one bump and you're back to full health.
Yeah. Boom.
Because you don't get they don't want to let you watch a sex scene.
I think that's grounded in reality. It's like bump, bump, and then done.
I never even considered trying that with the topless cars.
Don't lie.
Neither have I. Me either, Tim.
Well,
Me
looks like you got
either.
homework.
Oh no.
Tim's all playing the game in his bed, just like, all right, here we go.
3 in the morning, he knocks on my door. He's
my,
like, "You're fucking right, dude."
Dude, this game rules.
So all my imagination in video games just goes towards violence. I don't know.
Might be a serial killer.
We've been meaning to talk to you.
Maybe you should look into that. Maybe talk to someone.
Tim is
There
the
are
Green
people here
River
to-
killer.
Yeah, there are people here that will listen, and not here, but like in the world. I
in
mean,
the world.
Others.
they will
You
listen.
have to pay them though.
Lots of money. Us, no amount of money that we're going to accept. This is just go on and on. Oh my God. Can you wrap it up, man? Jeez.
50,000.
You think you got problems?
I'll just keep killing. It's good.
It's all right. I'm gonna bury it down deep inside me, kill more
Bury it
people.
down deep.
Never bring it up again.
I'm gonna have all these feelings. I'm gonna bury them down. Then one day I'll die.
And they'll be gone to the infinity.
All die.
Made a mistake. Made a grave mistake. Excuse me. You passed it along. Why would you do that?
Next.
All right, next topic. I was reading I Am the Asshole. Those are always fun.
Oh, I love those.
But this person had a I Am the
Am I
Asshole. Yeah, I Am I the Asshole. Sorry. And this person today had a really stupid one where it was like, am I the asshole for hitting my Uber driver in the face? And I'm thinking to myself, all right.
Yes.
This looks like a fun one to this looks like a fun one to read.
No,
I'll take this ride.
That's let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I want to say yes, but there's probably
No,
more.
you got to read it. Exactly.
Pull
That's
that
the
up.
best part.
Pull that up.
So I find this one, and it's a girl. At least I believe it is from what I remember. And the reason why she hit him in the face, she said, was because her Uber driver was taking her to her house, passes her house, goes 3 blocks further, and she goes, you just passed my house back there. And he says nothing.
He says, I'm drunk.
And then...
Oh, no. Hit him in the face right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm already there.
And yeah, exactly. She keeps asking, like, yo, my house back there. He's like, no, you have 3 more stops. She looks at his phone, and it's fucking off the Uber app. and then she hits him in the face. He stops the car, and she runs away and everything like that. And she, instead of calling the police, because this man was definitely going to kidnap and probably kill her, she goes, I'm going to ask Reddit if I was a jerk right now. It's like, what? And, of course, everybody in the comment section is just like, not the asshole, but what the fuck are you doing on the internet? This guy has your address.
It's always on Reddit. It's like, I've got 105 fever. Should I go to the hospital?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you should ask Reddit first.
You should probably get on Reddit and be like, do I have a health concern?
Mainly doctors on this website.
That was a nice little ride because I started out with like, no, you should never be hitting your Uber driver.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, no. You hit him in the face now.
If you have a gun, you shoot him in the head.
Oh, those are my favorite with the misleading title. You're like, of course you're a piece of shit for telling your daughter to fuck off on her birthday. And then you're really like, oh no, she's just trying to rob you for your money.
Yeah.
And like, fuck that bitch.
In this instant, it was one of two things. It was this person's a moron and this really happened, or karma farming.
Oh, yeah.
And that could be either one.
My favorite
way. Serious question? Yeah, you're an asshole. Why did you even ask for this?
What's my favorite? Well, I love misleading titles. Ones where they're obviously the asshole, and then you go through their comment history because they clearly just made like a fake account for this, and they're sitting there trying to defend the shit out of themselves, and can't come to terms like, oh, I thought I was just gonna get support here, and I'm a piece of shit, and fuck you guys for thinking that.
Found that one dude trying to like smooth things over with his girlfriend because apparently like they were having problems, and she had a bad day at work one day, and he wanted to take her out, but they don't have a lot of money, and he's got like $110 that he's like, all right, let's go to dinner and let's have like a nice time. So he goes to a restaurant, and he says he thinks it's only going to cost like $60 or $70. Meanwhile, they order appetizers, salads, the meal, dessert, and coffee. Oh, and a bottle of wine, by the way. Bill comes out to be like $100-some-odd bucks, and he decides not to leave a tip because he didn't bring enough money and thought, instead of putting this on credit, I'm just going to not leave a tip and hope no one says anything. Person comes out, says something, the waiter does, and he's asking if he's the asshole, and he's trying to like, I understand what I did was wrong, but I made a decision. It's like, you shouldn't have gone out, you dickhead. Like, it's all hate, dude. It's all just hate. It's like, you're not just the asshole. You're a fucking idiot.
Well, they always do the, did you even fucking read the story? Cause,
yeah. Oh, that's the best. I told you she had a bad day. And it's like, you're not making it better. You just embarrass the shit out of her.
You could have gone to the grocery store and spent $20 and cooked something.
Right. Yeah. Maybe even got some candles for it. Shit.
Yeah. Shit.
Son of a bitch. No, it's some of those are just like the Charlie Kelly meme where it's like he's hearing that like loud ringing sound and his brain's hurting. It's like that's what I felt like reading that one. Like I could not believe it.
So isn't that Flowers of Algernon episode?
Yeah, Flowers for Charlie.
Lying to him.
Yeah.
He's a retard the whole time.
Yeah.
He's like talking down to everyone.
Convinced him that he was a genius.
He did fake Cantonese.
Yeah, convinced him he could speak Cantonese by taking a pill.
Yeah. Did you realize like she's looking at him like this guy's saying nothing?
Yeah.
Gibberish.
Again, this is all gibberish.
I loved Charlie Work.
Charlie Work's a good one. Then they give him a bat at the end, and he's just ready to do it. Give him a brand new rat-smashing bat.
Oh, those rats.
I mean, dude, that must take its mental toll on you. It's not like you have a mouse trap and you got to clean that out. That's already kind of fucked up and disgusting.
I came out here one time, there was one on the trap, and I stepped on it. With bare feet. Like, I was like, that was weird. What the fuck? And then it's on the thing, like, moving on. Like,
oh, my God. I would have lost my mind. I would have vomited. That would have happened.
Did you see that guy?
Just puke on him and then leave.
You see that guy fucking
with that?
Puke on its corpse.
It's fucking metal, dude.
See that picture of the guy who's like, he's like, I left my bong. I had my bong out in my garage for like 3 months, and I went and used it. Took 3 rips before I noticed there's a fucking dead rat at the bottom of it.
Oh my God! Also, he did not take 3 rips. He just saw the dead rat.
He definitely maybe one if you're really that much of a fucking.
I've never picked up a bong that's been sitting in my room for 3 weeks without rinsing it
without cleaning it out. Yeah, he's a monster.
Like, you're a liar.
No, it smells like shit immediately.
You're a dirty, dirty liar.
Stinky, stinky bong water. Ugh. Smells like your girlfriend's ass. Ugh.
If you clean, it wouldn't smell like your girlfriend's ass.
That movie's so good.
No, I didn't.
You cheated, you dick. No, I didn't.
So much.
You loved who
You're
so
a
much?
hooker.
There's a word for that. I think it's hooker. You're a hooker. They immediately take offense. Oh, that's a good one to rewatch.
When I think of that guy, I just think of Little Nicky. Beer helps regulate the body, keep the body cooler.
I haven't seen Little Nicky in since I was in elementary. I don't think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that one's not exactly rewatchable. I don't think.
Peppermint.
Not really.
What?
But now
Yeah,
I
I
want
think
to.
it's
What?
totally
Wait,
Henry
rewatchable.
Winkler
Maybe
covered
I'm
in
wrong.
bees.
I don't know. I only watched it a couple times when I was
Henry
in
Winkler covered in
elementary.
bees.
No, it won't.
No, it won't. What?
No, it didn't.
If I drink from that flask, it'll suck me in.
Suck me in.
No, it
No,
won't.
it won't.
Hey guys, you want to flip my flip flop?
Hey,
Flip flop. I'll be back. I'll be
Why-
back with my flip flop.
why does my Coke taste like Pepsi?
This Coke is Pepsi.
That's his evil
You
thing.
could've
He
turned
turns
to
the
goat
coconut
piss
Pepsi.
or anything.
Who's this guy right
Yeah,
here?
these are pictures of the movie.
His face must have really hurt
Nealon.
after
The
filming
guy's
that.
Kevin
Boobs
Nealon.
on his head.
Oh, great. So we can't use any of this.
He does boob head.
Oh yeah, he has boob head. That's right.
Not
That were
music.
pulled from YouTube.
I also didn't know he makes
Not even close.
caricatures. He's a caricature artist, and he made 3 books of caricature art of different celebrities.
I like how George
Kevin Nealon.
I like how George W. Bush
I
after
hope they're offensive. I
They
hope
are.
They're
They are very offensive. That's the whole point. He said he's gotten fucking yelled at by people being like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is that picture of me?"
Well, I mean, what do you want? A fucking comedian is doing your caricature. What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna make it look stupid.
He's not gonna make it look cute.
No.
I just picture him stoned at all times, so I imagine them yelling at him and him just being like, all right.
Because of his character on Weeds.
I think more of his character in Happy Gilmore doing the bowl dance, feeling the flow, working it.
Working it.
You're gonna miss that shot, you jackass.
You will not make this putt, you jackass.
All right, we wrap it up.
Oh, great. You can
I don't
count.
know that song.
And you can count on me meeting you in the parking lot.
That's a good way to wrap it.
Hey, red draws, red socks, red everything. Look what they done me crazier than I've ever been. Like I needed medicine. I don't think it's a Redafin. That I seen. Second letter, and this is how head plus what we were at the block. Sadly, I missed the block. All right, I'm done.
That was it?
Yeah.